Welcome to this video on how to create views and reports in vRealize Operations 6.5. vRealize Operations is a powerful analytics, forecasting, and monitoring tool. One of the abilities you have is to create new views from internal metrics and then create reporting from that. A view is a collection of different metrics that can be assembled and presented in different formats. The metrics pull data from your vSphere environment and then populate the view. vRealize Operations Manager has many built-in views and template reports that are extremely useful. However, there are times that an administrator may want to pull a specific metric or a group of metrics that are not included. These can be created and then output into a report. Fortunately, creating new views and reports isn't hard, and I'm about to show you how. The current ask from the manager is to create a report to identify available resources so that management can create capacity planning plans. To that end, I will create a report to show total resources, resources used, and resources left in the cluster. Specifically, we are looking for CPU and storage resources. First, I need to click on Content. This is the book icon in the top of the navigation pane, or if on the home navigation pane, I can just click on the word Content. Next, I will need to click on Views. We're going to create a new view now, so I'm going to click on the green plus in the object pane. I first need to give it a name. There is a lot of default views that I would need to scroll through if I forget the name, so I need to make sure that I give it a unique name. I can even do sneaky things like put special characters at the front so that it will show up first in the list. Next, I need to choose a presentation mode. For this data that I am preparing, a simple list seems like the best way to present it. In the center pane, I can see a sample of what the list will look like. Next, I will need to choose a subject. I am using information based on my clusters, so I will choose Cluster Compute Resource. Moving to data, I now need to choose the metrics that I wish to include. The ones that I have chosen that will suit my particular needs are the following. Under CPU, I have total capacity, VM CPU usage, capacity remaining, and CPU contention. I move those by clicking on them and then pulling them over to the center pane. For disk, I will use disk space and total disk space, total provisioned disk space, total disk space used, and capacity remaining. We will leave the visibility, as all I'm going to use this view for is a report. I will now go ahead and click Save. Now that the view is created, I can create a report to highlight it. On the navigation pane, I need to click on Reports. To create a new report, I again click on the green plus icon at the top of the object pane. I will give it the name * cluster summary - resources. I then click on Views and Dashboards and can filter by my special character or name. When my view comes up, I grab it and pull it over to the center pane. VROPS will then show me a sample of what my report will look like. I then click on Formats and can choose if I want to allow export to PDF or CSV. I will go ahead and leave both. Then I click on Layout Options. This allows me to pretty up the report, create a cover page, table of contents, and footer. I only have the one view, so I will only need a cover page and footer. I don't necessarily need a table of contents. Now I go ahead and save my report. To run the report, I will need to find it and then highlight it. Then at the top bar, I need to go ahead and find the book with a play arrow on it and click it. This will give me up a pop-up box to select where I need to run my report. I'm going to use my data center so that I get a report on all of my clusters. Once I click on OK, I will select the tab labeled Generated Reports. At the end of the line for the latest report run, I see a link for a PDF and click on that. I run it and the report opens. I can now turn in my customized report to my management. And that's all there is to it. This will go ahead and conclude the video.